Good morning, guys. It is still technically morning, at least for a little while longer. Getting a really late start this morning. Took Duncan into school and came back and crashed out on the couch for an hour and a half or something. But we're up, we're clean, we're ready to go, ready to get the day started. And little man being a little man. Is he sleeping again?
Yeah, he was fussing.
He's thinking about it. But anyway, today is a super special day, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's Thursday. Woo!
It is Duncan's birthday.
Woohoo!
He is 7.
Yep. Not his party day. His party will be this weekend, and all of the people are coming in to see him and come to his party. All 1,000 people. That's how many we invited?
No, we did not. We invited too many people, but not 1,000. So.
Yeah. And we'll get into his party later on, but for today is his day. So once he gets out of school, he gets to decide what happens. So he gets to pick dinner. He gets to pick if we do something else, right? No?
Yeah. There's a Kentucky game tonight, so he may choose to stay home and play and watch the Kentucky.
Yeah. And stay up late and watch the game. I guess the other option would be to take him to a movie or something. Or
he gets to pick.
He gets to pick. He'll probably pick staying home, playing video games, and having pizza, if I can guess. Although for food, he'll probably pick some sandwich shop. Penn Station, Subway, Jimmy John's, Blimpie, something.
Something like that. Or he may pick Japanese. I don't know.
Yeah, he does love him some hibachi rice. Actually, the chicken teriyaki he gets there, he loves that.
He loves that. Mm-hmm. He loves hibachi rice. He even likes pork gyoza now. Yeah. So he may actually pick against, I don't know. We're gonna give him the option to any of those places here in town. Mm-hmm. And so,
I wouldn't say no to that. Some sushi sounds pretty good right about now.
Yeah, it does.
There you are. Been looking all over for you guys. It's quite a while later. I couldn't find the camera. For whatever reason, I guess I was sitting on the couch earlier with Ellis and sat it down and forgot. Anyway, Christina and Ellis have taken off. They had to go out and around town, run some errands and do some things, so I've been ridiculously busy. I say ridiculously. I've been somewhat busy. Geek Fuel box for this month showed up, so I've gone ahead and unboxed that. The video will be up before this goes up, so do make sure to go check that out. Show it some love if you like the Geek Fuel stuff. There were some things in this box that I was really, really pleased with. Like, in order to avoid spoilers, I'm not going to be showing it today, but there's something in there that I would really love to show, but I can't. So make sure to go watch that video. I also actually went ahead and filmed the Twill News video. It's done. At least the filming portion is done. So I'm going to spend some time editing that. The good thing is I've gone ahead and filmed it, so I don't have to worry about filming it tonight. Means that I can go ahead and edit it whenever. In about 20 minutes, I've got to go get Duncan off the bus. So what I'll probably do is when he gets back here, I have a feeling he's going to immediately say, "Daddy, let's play video games because it's my birthday." Okay. Let's do that. Which means I need to make sure I have as many things wrapped up for my day job as possible, so when he gets home I can stop with my day job. And I'm going to go ahead and start uploading the Geek Fuel box video so that I don't have to do it later. And they have made it back home. Welcome home, small person. Having a bottle. Mm-hmm. When they came in, he was just smiling at me. And welcome home, birthday person. You birthdaying it up, birthday style? It even says birthday on your shirt. Happy birthday. And as if by magic, I'm out on the road by myself. Unfortunately, a couple of days ago, one of the ladies that goes to the church passed away. She was, I think, 96. Amazing woman. And so the church is having some sort of a dinner for her family, and they asked if we would provide tea. So I'm taking a couple of gallons of tea over there very quickly. Kind of curious if this is going to work appropriately. Normally when I put the camera up on the mount here in the car, it flips everything upside down, and it flips the resultant footage upside down. But from the looks of it, it's the UI has not flipped. So I'm guessing that for whatever reason, a part of switching it over to AVC HD means that nothing flips, nothing goes smart. Maybe. I don't know. We'll try it. Yeah, sitting at a red light, I just reached over and touched the camera a few times, switched it over to MP4, the entire UI flipped over, switched it back to AVC HD, it flipped back upside down. So I'm looking at the UI upside down right now. So if I had to guess, the footage is actually going to be upside down. Which actually is kind of a good thing, from my opinion, because more often than not, this camera does have some sort of a gyroscope or something built into it, so it knows its orientation. So a lot of times I'll accidentally hit the record button when I'm at a weird angle, like when I've got the camera down by my side or something, and so the footage comes out in portrait mode. So instead of being 1920 by 1080, it's 1080 by 1920. And when you rotate the footage, for whatever reason, it doesn't rotate properly. So if I have to go through and rotate all of these clips upside down, I'm perfectly okay with that, if it means that I'm never gonna have sideways footage ever again. And completely random thought, because I did just change into my sunglasses at the stoplight back there too. I was talking to Christina the other day. She had an eye doctor's appointment, went to get everything checked out and order some new contact lenses. I've got an eye doctor appointment coming up at some point. I haven't even scheduled it yet. But I'm actually at the point right now where my eyesight isn't really changing anymore. So technically I could go have LASIK done. I'm just not really sure about having lasers and stuff around my eyes. I know the result would be awesome to not have to wear glasses anymore, to wake up in the middle of the night and actually be able to see things. It would be a beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm just a little scared, I think. A little bit concerned about having somebody going near my eyes, and I think I've seen something or heard something about the thing they use to hold your eyes open. I'm obviously thinking of the scene from A Clockwork Orange, which is like burned into my brain, and hopefully that's not quite the case, or hopefully they give you something to calm you down, because you have to be awake when they do it. But it would be kind of nice. I'm sitting at a stoplight again. It would be nice to not have to wear glasses anymore, but this is what I would look like, which is, I don't know. I guess I'm just used to wearing glasses. Because it's Duncan's birthday, he gets to choose where we are eating.
I choose Gaddy Town.
You can't understand him. He said he chooses Gaddy Town. And here's what Duncan selected. Gaddy Town. Those clouds. Look crazy. Awesome, but crazy. So, Duncan, is it exactly what you wanted? Yeah. Sitting here watching rugby, eating some pizza, getting ready to go play games for a little bit before we run back home and watch the UK basketball game. Woo. Alright, you ready to play some games? Play games. Well, you got me. What'd you win?
I won a ducky.
You won a duck. Good job. Happy birthday to you. And we are all done in there. I'm coming outside. Look at the sunset.
Oh, it's pretty purple.
Look at that. Those are some amazing colors. That is a winter sunset. Sweet. Really makes me wish I had the Phantom 3 with me right now. More sunsets. Wow. And we've made it home. And I feel pretty good about that. For whatever reason, I'm just completely wiped out today, having a real hard time staying awake. I was having a horribly hard time staying awake in the car, both going down there and coming back. I have a lot of editing to do. I should get started. Well, this whole news video is edited, but I'm not gonna make it. I need the Popeye theme music because it's time. Gotta have an energy shot. Ba 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 ba. Time to stop working for just a minute because it's time for tasty stuff. And little boogers. Hi, happy booger.
Come here.
Happy birthday to you.
Yay.
Did you wish for 17 ponies?
You take the wrapper off.
Priorities. Oh.
Chocolate.
Vlog is edited. They're in there screaming at the basketball game, screaming and bouncing, and I've got my XDA news stories in order, so I'm gonna read through them again just to make sure I actually know what's going on with them. And then I'll be ready to start filming on that, but I'm not gonna be able to film on it anytime really soon. I do have the vlog edited though, so that's definitely a step in the right direction. That's one less thing to do later. I just have to add whatever I do now and later onto it. I'm definitely gonna try to make my butt get in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Lately, it's been 2 o'clock in the morning every single night when I've been going to bed, so 2 o'clock to 7 o'clock, 5 hours of sleep. It used to be fine, but I'm getting old. It's not enough at this point. I need to try to get to bed by 12, maybe 1 o'clock at the very, very latest, but I do have to get up at 7 o'clock every single morning to take Duncan into school, so 6 hours is going to be the max I get at that point. 7 if I go to bed at midnight, and I'm not exactly in a place to take a nap in the middle of the day. That would be lovely, but I just haven't been able to. That's part of the reason I've been collapsing in the mornings whenever I get back from taking Duncan to school. Just tired. That took a whole lot longer than it really should have. I think there's got to be a middle ground. When I first started doing the XDA videos, basically I just had the list of stories, kind of like I'm doing it now, but I was very timid about it. I would take my time, I would have to say it perfectly every single time. Now I'm kind of just having fun with it. But in between there, I was doing it all 100% scripted. It has to be perfect in every way, and I was scripting it ahead of time so it would be. And now I've gotten lazy again and gone back to just reading the stories as I go, just kind of like I do with the 12 news stories. But there's got to be a good in between. So I think what I'm going to start doing is going through the stories ahead of time and just making notes. Just create a Google Keep document or something and write out story number, this does this, this, and this. Not even Google Keep. I could do it all scripted automatically, just like I have been all this time. and just go through and put in notes about them rather than writing up a whole thing. I think that would make a whole lot more sense. It's going to take more time to prepare that way, but at least it's not going to take me, it took me more than 15 minutes to film what's effectively going to be a 4-minute video. Yeah, I've got to get more efficient. Always got to get more efficient. All right, editing the XDA video, I'm already 4 minutes into it. Like, I have 4 minutes of footage, and it's me talking at about this pace the whole time, and it's really, wow. And let's see, I'm a total of like 10 minutes of footage. I'm going to be cutting out a lot of it, but it's still, this video is going to be longer than I anticipated. I may have to go back and cut out stories. I'd be okay with that, but wow. Normally my XDA videos are like 4 or 5 minutes long. Okay, I talked a lot. I didn't script. Actually, random thought. I forgot to mention this earlier. DHL stopped by sometime this afternoon. I've been going back and forth with a company called Geek Buying. They shipped me a couple of things a while back. I made a couple of videos about them. They said, hey, by the way, we're going to ship you a bunch more quadcopters. Nothing ever showed up. Until today. So today the Cheerson CX-10W showed up. CX-10W I think is supposed to be Wait, did they send me a pink one? Okay. It's supposed to be an awful lot like the FQ777954. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the FQ777954 anymore. When my friend came over a little while back, he was asking about quadcopters, and I said, I'm saddling you up with quadcopters. I sent him away with the FQ777954 so that I would never have to say FQ777954 again. No, I've just said it about 15 times. So unfortunately, I do not have that one here to compare it with. I can always just go back and pull footage from the original video though, so that's not a big deal. But now I have a new one that should be somewhat similar. And they also sent out the Yizon i6, I think that's what it is, yeah, i6S, which is a hexcopter with supposedly a 720p camera built into it. Yeah, there you go, 720p camera. I think that's what this one has. Interesting little controller. I've never actually used a Yizon product, but supposedly they make one of the best mid-sized quadcopters on the market, the Yizon Tarantula X6. I think that's what it was. So I'm really looking forward to checking that one out. I've actually seen 1 or 2 other videos of that one in particular, and they look excellent. Like the video from the little teeny hexcopter looks really, really good. So looking forward to checking those out. I actually just got a comment over on Twitter from Robert Smith saying to bring back Friday Fridays. Because I was doing every Friday, here's a quadcopter video, and I just kind of fell out of the habit. I do have 2 quadcopter videos in the works right now. As I've mentioned a couple times before, the X250, I'm still working on that, and the F2 AVX, wherever that one ended up, it's on the shelf, there we go. When you start cleaning because people are coming over to visit, things just disappear. So I have those 2 in the works, almost done actually. 1 more flight on each and I should be done. Then I've got these 2 new ones that'll be coming, so I'm actually covered for about a month as far as that's concerned. And there'll probably be more to come after that. And as I mentioned in today's video that just went up, the news video for my channel, if I can find it, AirHogs makes a racing drone, supposedly. $60 racing drone. If I can find one of those, I'm going to be buying one of those and making videos about it. And as time permits, I'm definitely going to be heading back outside once the weather's a little better with the Phantom 3, because I want to do lots more videos with that. Because that is so much fun to fly. The videos are just beautiful out of it. And I have to test it out with a Shield tablet or some sort of larger tablet, because using a little phone, it's not such a great experience. Using something bigger with a little adapter that I bought should be much, much better. But back to editing. Christina just took Ellis up to bed. I've got the XDA video edited and rendered. It came out at exactly 6 minutes and 1.1 seconds, so it's a little longer than I normally would do, but there's just more info in there, more of me talking about things. And actually, I just had a good time doing it. I did cut out one story because it just went on really, really long. I'm also apparently running the Android 6 update on my Shield tablet again. For whatever reason, it decided to download it and install it again, so I don't know. But Christina and Ellis are in bed, hopefully in bed. Duncan's been in bed for a while. I'm about to hit my 10,000 steps, which is awesome. We are still before midnight, which is also awesome. And if all goes according to plan, XDA video will be going up shortly, vlog will be done shortly, and I may actually make it to bed around midnight, hopefully. Nope, I won't be going to bed at midnight, unfortunately. It's 11:40 something right now, and yeah. Christina says I apparently woke him up. She left the door open when she was getting ready for bed, and I was being entirely too loud. I was walking on the treadmill, editing the videos, and yeah, that woke him up. So I've almost got him back to sleep. If I can get him back to sleep in the next 15 minutes or so, that'd be great. But the vlog actually is edited up to this point. We're almost at 13:37, which is awesome. The XDA video is going up. I'm completely wiped. I've got more laundry stuff to do before I can go to bed, but super close. And he's about out, and I'm going to be quiet here. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for spending the day with me and my family. Thank you for all the birthday wishes for Duncan in the comments if you choose to leave them. And if you don't, that's okay too. His birthday party will be coming up this weekend, so be on the lookout for that. And we will see you again tomorrow. Bye, guys.